76 days and thousands of kilometers have seemingly done little to diminish Canada's Olympic spirit.
It's such a sense of community and everybody just coming together to celebrate this. It was amazing.
The Olympic torch arrived in Alberta early Wednesday morning. One of its first stops, Vegreville, hometown of Premier Ed Stelmach.
All the students back here have been here since 9 o'clock, braving the cold, and they've been so enthusiastic and participating. And it's really part of the Alberta and Canadian spirit.
That enthusiasm seems to spread like wildfire wherever the torch travels.
What did you think when you saw it run right by you?
I thought it was a good thing for Canada.
Over the noon hour in Sherwood Park, thousands of people lined the streets, eager to catch a glimpse of the torch, no matter how brief.
It was incredible. What a moment. We brought our whole school, and we were so excited to give those kids an opportunity to see the torch, a once-in-a-lifetime for them.
Even torchbearers can't help but get caught up in the moment as the Olympic flame presses across the country, igniting a sense of community along the way.
It always reminds you there's so much to strive for, and you know, to be proud of being part of the world and mankind, not just Canada.
Everybody bringing the world together, for even if it is just a few weeks.
And that's why we took our kids out of school today. It's a sense of celebration, of course, a sense of unity.
A celebration that promises to gain momentum as torchbearers continue west, blazing a trail to the Olympic Games in Vancouver, now just 30 days and a few thousand kilometers away. Well, I can tell you it was a very brief stopover for the torch here at the legislature grounds. It will now wind its way down to Churchill Square, where the party is expected to continue tonight. I can hear Global One hovering above me. We'll be tracking the coverage of the torch as it moves to Churchill Square, so be sure to stay with us throughout the news hour. Linda?
It's very exciting, and you know, nothing like that footage from Global One. It's really spectacular.
I can't wait to see the pictures when I get back.
Okay, thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Jasper, take a look at this live shot. There is one of the Olympic torchbearers making their way live down Jasper Avenue right now to the conclusion of the Edmonton portion of the torch relay, which is at Churchill Square. We are tracking that torch relay live from Global One, and we'll have more coverage after the break. All right, there is a torchbearer moving very quickly this evening. This person is on the Victoria Promenade. That's above the Victoria Golf Course. The Olympic torch is on its way to Churchill Square, where a giant party is planned. And that's some pretty exciting and exclusive live footage from our Global One News helicopter. More to come. Okay, some of them were walking.
Right.
That person looked like
you couldn't see off screen. Big dog or something.
Flames almost going out.
Big dog or something behind him, and he's just running, looking over his shoulder.
That's really fun to watch live.
And we're so fortunate that we have such great weather to enjoy that and whatever else you like to do outside.
More live coverage straight ahead of the Olympic torch run as it winds its way through Edmonton. We zoom down, way down from our Global One News helicopter, and there is the torchbearer waving to the crowd as they run down Jasper Avenue, headed for Churchill Square, where a giant wrap-up party is about to take place. Thousands of people are waiting. More live coverage after the break. All right, that is a live exclusive shot from Global One of the Olympic torch relay making its way through the downtown area. It has just crossed over 109th Street and Jasper on its way to Churchill. There goes the runner right now. We'll stay on top of that, and we'll have more coverage later in the newscast.
And Oilers head coach Pat Quinn, there he is, got quite the thrill today. Quinn was part of the Olympic torch run. He's been a big part of the Olympics, having coached Canada twice at the Games, including 2002 in Salt Lake, where he led our country to a gold medal for the first time since the Edmonton Mercury's mined gold in 1952. And the Olympic women's hockey team is once again in action tonight against the local AAA midget club. The women will play Greg Distributors, 7:45 at Clearview Arena. Last night, the JNS Kings beat Team Canada by a score of 5-2.
All right, Kevin, I'm excited to see this shot. Let's take a shot of the chopper right now live. It's hovering over Churchill Square.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. These people are all packed into the square because they are waiting for the Olympic torch to arrive. More on that right after the break. All right, you are looking at a live shot of the Olympic torch arriving at its final destination in Edmonton at Churchill Square with thousands of people cheering on the torchbearer, who is none other than Doreen Dolores Ryan, a former Olympian and Edmonton native. She skated for Canada in 1960 and the 1964 Olympics and was the first woman inducted into the city Edmonton Sports Hall of Fame in 1965. There's even a small corner of the city named in Doreen's honor, which is called Ryan Place, the corner of Rabbit Hill Road and Terwilliger Drive in Riverbend. And look at the crowd there. This is the culmination of a 2-hour...
Bringing the Olympic players tonight to Edmonton, Alberta.
A massive crowd gathered in Churchill Square to welcome the Olympic torch and witness the lighting of the Cauldron tonight. It was a day full of Canadian spirit. We'll have all the highlights. First, here's what else is making news tonight. Churchill Square was filled with an Olympic-sized celebration tonight. Edmontonians gathered to celebrate the Olympic Flames' arrival in our city following a long trek from Lloydminster. Global's Laurel Clark joins us from the heart of Edmonton. Laurel, this was a pretty powerful experience for everyone involved.
Jennifer, it's been an emotional and memorable day, not only for the more than 100 Albertans who carried the torch, but the many thousands who lined the streets to watch. It's the final leg of a 250-kilometer journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, la flamme olympique, the Olympic flame!
Olympian Doreen Ryan lights up the Cauldron at Churchill Square with thousands of spectators surrounding.
It was phenomenal. I've just never seen so many people that were just the joy and the crowd, the hollering and the spirit. I just soaked it all up like a sponge. It was wonderful.
That spirit followed the flame for nearly 13 hours. Starting in Lloydminster near dawn, moving west, it changed hands dozens of times, hitting Strathcona County around noon.
Warmed my heart. It made me see how Canada is pulling together for the Olympics. It's incredible.
It always reminds you there's so much to strive for.
Thousands watched as torchbearers carried the run through Edmonton. With night falling, the flame lit up parks and city streets. At the legislature, some protesters gave a cooler welcome.
No Olympics of solid native land!
But thousands lit up Churchill Square even before the flame arrived. Kids sitting on parents' shoulders to watch, and torchbearers getting rock star treatment from teens.
Everybody's taking part. People want to touch the torch. They just want to be part of this Olympic Games.
Now, Jennifer, the Olympic torch will take a break tomorrow, but Friday it takes up again, heading from Edmonton to Spruce Grove and Stony Plain, down to Devon, Beaumont, Leduc, and then all the way to Red Deer.
All right, thanks, Laurel. Great event, great day. The Olympic torch will be lit in Vancouver February 12th. There's Global One, Kevin, hovering over that torch celebration. It was so neat to watch that.
Packed down there. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it looked like New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, for sure. Oilers head coach Pat Quinn got quite the thrill today. There is Quinn with the part of the Olympic torch run. He's been a big part of the Olympics, having coached Canada twice at the Games, including 02 in Salt Lake, where he led our country to a gold medal for the first time since the Edmonton Mercury's mined gold in 1952.
What a tremendous honor, you know. I've been lucky to have been the Olympics 2 times and have such great memories of that. The fact that it's in Canada this year, again, we hope we're successful on the podium as well. So, but this is, you know, this is great. Canadians all across this country have had a chance to carry the flame, and when you watch that daily presentation on where the torch is, you can recognize our national pride in just about everybody that has carried that torch.